Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another speed build. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Sadly, it's been raining here literally every single day for about 2 weeks with no end in sight. And when I mean rain, I'm talking 24 hours a day. Like, it's not just sprinkling throughout the day here and there. It's an all-day event, so I'm just very over it, and I've been escaping into the Sims, and I get slightly triggered when it starts raining in the Sims game. I hate it. I don't know why. I think just because we get so much of it here, and I probably have a different opinion as to someone who never experiences rain. I just don't find it as calming or peaceful. Although when I'm sleeping, it's nice, but that's about it. Today's speed build is a modern-ish family home in Brindleton Bay on a lot I never knew existed. This is a 30 by 20. I think it's called the Sporting Space lot? I don't know. It was in sort of the community area with all the pet parks. I just love finding a good 30 by 20 lot. This is my favorite lot size to build on. The big ones just freak me out, and I just feel like you don't need that much space. So yeah, I was happy to find this one. The front of this house is pretty much an exact replica of a house done by one of my favorite designers, Alvarez Morris. I'll link him down below. He's on Instagram. And this was one of his 2020 spec houses. If you don't know what a spec house is, it's just like a brand new house done by builders with like no input from the buyers. So they choose all the interior and exterior finishes, which I think is always nice to see. Yeah, so I think this house is a pretty good mix of traditional and modern. I change out the whitish grayish brick from Dine Out there on the right to a red brick, which I think warms it up a bit. You can kind of see there's a red brick on the flower bed there, and I just feel like it kind of ties it in a little bit better instead of having like, I think right now I have like 5 different wallpapers on the walls, which can be nice, but I just feel like it was a bit much. The actual shape of the house is pretty simple. I used a lot of platforms and foundations to sort of raise it up all a bit. I kind of have a bit of a complaint with platforms. Or I guess not a complaint. I just wish foundations were the same heights. Like you could do like a really low one, because I wanted this house to be completely raised up like the entire lot without using foundation tools. Just because I wanted to make different stairs using the platforms, but you can't because the walls just cut through all the way to the bottom. I don't know, it was just very complicated. Moving on to the backyard, I tried to create different levels as best as I could, kind of still using foundations and platforms. So the stairs look a little bit weird because they're not exactly the same color, but I tried my best. And then I used half walls to sort of create planter boxes, which I just fill with a bunch of hedges and different flowers. And then there is this sort of covered area. This ends up switching sides. I think it just makes sense because I added a barbecue area on the right side, and I felt like, well, if it's raining, obviously you'd want your barbecue covered probably. But I think I do that off camera. Moving on into the interior, I did the floor plan off camera. I always do the floor plan off camera because I'm always just scared. When you build a house and you just do the exterior first, it's very scary to go inside and be like, how is this gonna work without changing anything? Luckily, this worked out pretty well. The only thing I would probably change is where the bathroom is on the main floor. It's kind of like off the office, and I feel like that would be like a little bit weird in real life, but we'll see. I did use custom content for the sake of the video, but I've already uploaded this house without custom content. Maybe I'll do both, but I just feel like uploading to the gallery without custom content is a little easier for people. Even I forget to hit the custom content filter when I'm looking at my own library, so yeah, I just try to avoid that as best as I can. But this custom content pack is, I think this is just Harry's, so she didn't do it with Felix. This is the Halcyon kitchen set, which is very Maxis match. It's very nice. I think I switched out the cabinets for the island living ones. Similar-ish swatch, at least for the countertop. It was like a concrete, but the wood tone was a little bit off, but I think it still looks nice. And then here I'm creating a custom fireplace using the City Living like light feature, and then I just add a TV over here on the side just to sort of create this built-in area. And then there I am using the base game white couch. If you guys have been watching my videos, you know that is my favorite couch to use. I tried to use like different furnishings, but it's hard when you're doing like a modern house and there's only so many things that you can use that actually look nice. Like I use these dining chairs all the time. And I've also been using those rock floors quite often too, but Also, you'll see that brick there that I'm using for the fireplace, and I used it in sort of the dining room as well, or the kitchen area as well. I used that on the exterior as well, so it kind of all ties in nicely. And then here I'm just creating sort of like a gallery art wall. I feel like this would be really nice to have. I've been very into like art. I can't afford to buy like really nice art right now at this stage of my life, but I think that's something that I would appreciate in the future. So moving on into this sort of little office area. Very simple, just kind of kept it clean and light and bright. There is a secret room off to the side here, and I just turned it into a bar, and I use like sort of the fake bookcase door, which I've never done before, which I thought was kind of fun. You can change that room into whatever you want, but I just thought a bar would make sense in real life, so yeah. Moving on into the master bedroom now. I sort of created the headboard using, I think those are from Seasons. They're just like a little hutch, and then I just turn them around so you can't see the doors or the bookcases on them. And then that bed is also from Seasons, and I use sort of timber to sort of warm it up a little bit. I think that's from Cats and Dogs. I actually have no idea. I've never used it before. It was a really nice swatch though. This area is this is on the second floor. It's just off the stairs. You could turn it into another bedroom if you wanted to, but I kind of wanted it to be like a skill building area with like a computer. And I think we get a chess table in here. There you'll see I was having problems putting those books on the shelf. I had to remove all the counters, all the overhead cabinets, and then do it. So I just kind of cut it all out and changed it. Again, when I uploaded this, I changed all those cabinets to the island living ones. And then off to the side here, I just add a chess table. I was watching a lot of Queen's Gambit over the last couple months, so very inspired by chess. I have no idea how to play. My dad got a chess board for Christmas, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll learn. Moving on, this is the kids' room. So this is the second bedroom upstairs. Pretty small, but I've been enjoying using platforms in kids' rooms and just kind of cluttering them up with toys and whatnot, and just keeping them very bright and colorful. I think I use the Void Critters gaming console thingy that I've never used before because it's very large. I'm like, what kid would actually have this in their room unless you're like, I don't know, really rich, or you live in like a mansion of some sort, but it kind of fit in this room, so I kept it in. You will also notice that I do not include footage of any of the bathrooms. There are 3 of them. I feel like it's nothing that haven't like done before, so yeah, I didn't include any of the footage, but they're virtually all the same. That desk is custom content, which again I switched out when I uploaded. And then I think I just cluttered up the walls with some posters, and I think I changed the gray walls to, or I think it's the same ones, but it's when they're half at the bottom is like orange or yellow or something. Those are from Eco Lifestyle. Eco Lifestyle had some really, really good wallpapers. Like texture-wise, I feel like they killed it with those. I don't know. Maybe that wood is also from Eco Lifestyle. I have no idea, but I think they did a good job with that pack. And moving on into furnishing the backyard, I just get a hot tub out here, and then you'll see I sort of build out this barbecue area using half walls. And then I think I just add a couple chairs and a little dining area, and that's pretty much it. I think that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.